Fix liquid glass legibility issues in iOS 26 beta. Are you struggling to read text with the new liquid glass feature in the iOS 26 beta? You're not alone, and there's a solution. On July 24th, Apple unveiled the first public beta of iOS 26, which introduces a striking liquid glass design for iPhones, aimed at developers and beta testers. This update also includes exciting new features, such as a revamped Games app. However, if the liquid glass aesthetic isn't to your liking, I've discovered a method to minimize its impact, ensuring that background images don't interfere with menu readability. When the developer beta of iOS 26 was launched, opinions were sharply divided. Some users were thrilled about the new design, while others, myself included, expressed concerns regarding its readability. In response to feedback, Apple has made adjustments to the liquid glass feature during the beta phase, incorporating a frosted appearance to enhance legibility. Yet, if you still find the design unsatisfactory, you can easily modify it to reduce its transparency. Here's a simple guide to improve the readability of the liquid glass design in iOS 26. 1. Open the Settings app on your device. 2. Navigate to Accessibility. 3. Select Display Text Size. 4. Toggle on the option for reduced transparency. By following these steps, you will notice that menus and areas affected by the liquid glass design become darker, making it easier to read text in applications like Messages. Additionally, within the Display Text Size settings, you can enable the Increase Contrast option. This feature adds a white outline to many liquid glass elements, further distinguishing them from the background. If Apple continues to refine the liquid glass feature during the beta testing, and you wish to revert to the original design, simply repeat the steps above to turn off reduced transparency. Keep in mind that iOS 26 is still in beta, which means you might encounter bugs, and your device's battery life could be impacted. It's advisable to install the beta on a secondary device rather than your primary one. Furthermore, Apple may make additional changes to the liquid glass feature and other updates before the final version of iOS 26 is released this fall. For those interested in more insights about iOS 26, check out my initial impressions of this version and all the new features that Apple plans to roll out later this year. What do you think about the liquid glass design? Do you find it innovative or distracting? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How to switch iOS 26 phone app back to Classic View, Apple iPhone tutorial. Fed up with Apple's new iOS 26 phone app and its sleek but confusing redesign? You're not alone. Let's dive into why this change has sparked so much debate and how you can reclaim your old-school calling experience with just a few taps. Hey there, tech lovers! If you've upgraded to iOS 26's public beta, you've probably noticed the revamped phone app. Apple's latest tweak, called the Unified Look, aims to simplify your call history by merging recents, favorites, and voicemail into one scrollable page. Sounds efficient, right? But here's where it gets tricky. The catch? The search bar, the trusty tool for quickly finding that one-time caller from last week, moves to a tiny icon in the corner. And for folks like me who rely on a straightforward list of recent calls, especially when frantically trying to track down a delivery driver who just vanished down the street, this change feels more like a hindrance than a help. But wait! There's a workaround. Apple hasn't buried the classic layout. It's still alive and kicking. Here's how to bring it back. Open the phone app, tap the three-line menu in the top right corner, and select Classic. Poof! Your familiar interface returns, complete with a dedicated search bar and a handy one-tap filter to switch between all and missed calls. Now, this isn't just about nostalgia. It's about usability. The unified design might work for power users who juggle multiple call types daily. But for the rest of us, simplicity wins. And this is the part most people miss. Apple's decision to hide the search bar by default could be a calculated move to push users toward its newer, AI-powered call sorting features. So are you Team Unified or Team Classic? Should Apple prioritize innovation over tradition? Or does this change highlight a disconnect between designers and everyday users? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate this one. P.S. If you're still on the fence, test both layouts. The unified view might grow on you with time, but at least now you know the classic option is just a tap away. After all, your phone should adapt to you, not the other way around.